Hey guys, how's it going? So I decided to make boot camp video. I just graduated boot camp last Friday, Marine Corps, and I saw a few Marine like boot camp videos, telling about their experience, and service members from different branches talking about their experience at boot camp. And I want to be able to make my own, so I could share my story and be able to try to get other people to have a better understanding of what it's going to be like when they show up to boot camp. So that's why I'm making these videos. I'll be making 13 different videos, one for receiving week, and then one video for all of the other 12 weeks of boot camp. So you'll show up to boot camp on a Friday. No, I wanted to say on a Friday night, but you'll show up to boot camp on a Monday night, and it's going to be like 11 p.m., 12 a.m., or 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Monday night, right? And then the bus is going to stop next to the yellow footprints, and then the bus doors are going to open up. There's going to be a drill instructor that is right outside, waiting right outside the bus, saying, "Get the f off my bus," this and that. Get off my bus. Go stand on the yellow footprints. So we go around the yellow footprints. And I remember the first thing I saw was 5 drill instructors around one guy, and they're screaming at him. They're saying, "Get on your face, get down on your face," because he was looking off. He was staring off into space, like in the sky or something like that. And I was like, holy shit, this is about to get real. Uh, so then they have you sit down and they turn on that big TV. It reads like a few like laws or articles of the UCMJ. And when you're there, you feel like you're in the YouTube videos. You know the YouTube videos they have about at boot camp where they film at MCRD. You feel like you're in those videos. It's pretty crazy. And then you walk into this room, you power walk into this room, and it was funny for us because when we were power walking, and then he was like, "Scream aye aye sir," or "Scream yes sir," or something like that, and we were like, "Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir," blah blah blah. And there's this random dude who's probably a Marine, but there's some random dude walking his girlfriend through this recruit building that we're in for some reason, and then she screams like, "Ah, what's going on?" And it's funny just because we heard her like this streaky voice. It was funny. But then they line us up in formation inside the room, and they're like, if you have your recruiter's business card, pass it down to the end of the row and bring it, and then those people bring it forward or something like that. And they start calling out people's names for some reason. If you're so and so, come forward. I think I went up there too, and I just had to tell them which RSS I was from. I think they have everybody go up there and tell them which RSS they're from, and you say your name. I think it's just to make sure everybody's there. And then they have you wait in this recruit hallway where you get your first haircut. And then you're looking at the bulkhead, and they have you walk in there. And there's this guy that cuts everybody's hair there. I think there's actually a few guys, and one of the guys has been working there for a super long time. Then I go in there, I sit in the chair, I'm expecting it to hurt super bad. Because what I've heard is that when you go in there, it feels like they straight up scalp your head. But it's not true. It's actually a really comfortable haircut. It's the most comfortable haircut you'll get as a recruit, which is surprising. You just go in there, the hair comes right off. I had my eyes all closed, like, oh shit, this is going to hurt super bad. But now the hair just comes right off. Your hair is messed up. They don't cut it really neat, but it is what it is. And I remember this one guy named Gates who was in my platoon. He, well, it's not his fault because he always had his head shaved, but he came in there with his head already baked, his head shaved completely, like with a razor. And then the guy who's been working there for a super long ass time, cutting hair, you could find him on the internet, whatever his name is, but he pulls him aside and he's like, "Didn't you know you were gonna come here and get a haircut?" I remember him asking that question, and he's like, "Didn't you know you were gonna come here and get a haircut? Why did you come with your head shaved?" And then Gates was like, whatever he said, I didn't listen to what he said, but he said whatever he said. And then after that, you walk into this room. They're like, "What shoe size do you wear?" And they give you your shower shoes, and then there's this like Marine that waits at the spot. He has you try on a cover and to figure out what cover size you wear. And they issue you all your camis. They ask you what your waist size is, so they can get your waist size, and they give you your trousers and your blouses, all this and that. And they have you sit down in this room with all your gear, and they're like, pick this up, lift this up, pick this up, lift this up, so they make sure you have it. And then the weirdest thing is that they eventually have everybody stand up. Well, actually, let me reverse. Sorry about this. I need to reverse. So rewind. So from when they collect your recruiter's business cards and the haircut, they have you walk in this room where there's the red desk cubbies. There's drill instructors yelling at you everywhere. They have you empty your pockets. You empty out your money, driver's license, if you brought your birth certificate, your recruiter's card. And then, they're screaming in your ear. They search you. They have you empty out your pockets. They might check the back pockets of your jeans. They might not. One guy from my platoon, he actually brought his cell phone to boot camp. I guess he said because he forgot to leave it behind, but he left it in the back pocket of his jeans, and they never searched it. And he had his cell phone all throughout receiving week. Nobody ever caught him. He left it on vibrate. Somehow the battery stayed alive for that long, and he just put it in the box. So to this day, nobody ever caught him with his cell phone in boot camp. And then what else? They might check the breast pocket of your shirt if you're wearing one of those. They don't check your shoes. I never snuck anything in, but I'm just saying that they don't check your shoes. All right. And anyway, after the haircut, so when they're inventorying your gear, they say, pick up this, hold up this to make sure you have all your shit. The first weirdest thing that happens at boot camp is they have you all stand up. They make you strip completely naked when there's like 200 guys in there, and you're all naked. And then I think there's like corpsmen or something that walk around just to make sure there's like nothing wrong with you right then and there on your body, and then you get dressed, and then you like sit back down, whatever. And then after that, you get walked to your first squad bay, where you meet your receiving drill instructor. He's like, my name is Sergeant or Staff Sergeant da-da-da. This is going to be the hardest 13 weeks of your life. 70, last cycle, 75 or 80% people were dropped. He's like, a quarter of the people are only going to make it. Most of you aren't going to make it, this and that. But the receiving drill instructors are really nice. I was wishing that my receiving drill instructor would be the drill instructor for like the rest of the boot camp, because he was super nice to us. But even though I knew they wouldn't be, I was just wishing he would be our receiving drill instructor for the rest of boot camp. And then you get there, you like wait by your rack or something like that, and he just like talks to you about random crap. I don't really remember. And you're up that whole entire night. You're up for so long, and you're just like really tired, and you have to like stay on your knee for like a while, and you're sitting down Indian style for so long, your back really hurts. And then eventually in the morning time, so the second morning technically of boot camp, when it's time to go to chow, like a lot of people think it's time to go to bed, but then you stand up, and then he marches you to the chow hall. It's like 4 a.m. And that's the very first day of boot camp. I could have gone into a little more detail, but my time is running out on my phone, so I'm going to post this video to my YouTube channel, and then I'll delete this one so I have more space on my phone. But then the next video is just going to be about the rest of receiving week at boot camp. So peace out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stayed up to make this video, and didn't go to the gym because of this video, so I've been getting fat on boot leave, so I could make this video for you guys. All right, I hope you enjoy it. I'll be making more videos and post them tomorrow. Peace out.